All right, some week one high school football action here in Sabre Island. Here from Cranston High School West. As it is the Cranston West Falcons playing off against the West Warwick Wizards here in the opening game of the 2023 high school football season here on Fans Only Sports Channel. Tim Duffy, Logan Reed, and Matt Jolis on the call today. Gentlemen, you gotta be excited for this one, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, welcome to football season in earnest.
Yeah.
Rare three-man booth here today, boys.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Should be a good one here tonight. Two very good teams playing against each other. Last year they played tough game, high-scoring match. It should be a good game.
To the outside of the opening kickoff across midfield. It's a good return down the 33-yard line. On the play there, what a return to get things going for Cranston West by Antonio Sanchez.
Like to see the West really use this passing game in the first series here. A lot of times they like to come out in this bunch formation with two tight end sets, either 12 or 22 personnel. I'd really like to see them spread it out here and throw the ball a little more. The run-it game really didn't work too well in the injury fund last week against Coventry. I'd like to see if they can get this offense going early here.
So there's a 37-yard return from Sanchez. And Cranston West with some ideal starting field position with Kellen Cornell lining up in that split backfield first. An extra lineman as well. Cornell is going to hand it off on the first play of the game, running right, darting through the hole. And getting close to the first down there on the play was Jay-Sean Jones. Excuse me. That was the wrong team right there.
That was David Boscha there.
It's David Boscha with the carry. Good for 7 on the play as Boscha gets things going early for West. Same formation once again, except tight on the other side of the line. Here's Cornell going to hand it off. Left side, it's Boscha again, and he is tripped up right at the sticks. Boscha close to the marker. They're going to say he's about half a yard short. It's going to be third and about half a yard for Boscha and this offense. He's going to come off the field after 2 strong carries.
West Warwick is really playing shallow here. They're expecting that run. They're really selling out the run here. It is 3rd and 1. I want to see if West maybe could get some play action here going. They're in that pass bro set. It's with Mahoney to the right and Jack Major to the left here. 2 of their biggest assets on offense. Let's see if they can get it going.
He's going to give it to Cornell's going to keep himself right up the middle, and he gets the first down for the 27-yard line. It's good for about 6 on the play as Cornell moves the chains. As the quarterback getting involved early on the ground as Falcons with their first red zone trip of the night, end of the season. And you mentioned, Logan, it was a good game last year. West ended up winning the game.
West Warwick ended up winning that game.
West Warwick 30-27.
Correct.
Major running to the right. Has a good lane, cuts inside, takes a shot at the 11-yard line. Still good for about 6 on the play. As going to say he's now at the 12 for a gain of 5. And
as I do remember, West was actually up 21-0 at the end of the first half in the last game they played against West Warwick, and West Warwick was able to rally back and win that one late in the 4th. Let's see if West can put that behind them. Big part of this game tonight's going to be staying hydrated. It is a hot night here at Cranston West.
Very hot
night.
Very hot in here, too. Cornell's going to keep it himself, running right. Kellen Cornell to the end zone for the touchdown. First touchdown of the season belongs to the starting quarterback, and the Falcons are on the board first with a 12-yard scamper from Cornell.
West was really able to get the running game going on that drive there. Let's see if they can change it up on this next series on offense, see if they can keep the defense on their toes, mix in some pass, diversify their play calls. Other than that, great drive by Cranston West. Let's see how this defense, coached by great defensive coordinator Robert Malo, comes out and plays.
So they run it every play of the drive on the 33-yard possession, and extra point by Major is good. 7-0 West. A 2-minute drive as the Falcons scoring quickly here in this one. So let's see what West Warwick is able to do on the other end. I. as they'll have their first possession of the game. What a drive, Logan. I mean, 5 plays, was all on the ground. They averaged about 7 yards per carry. As that West line just opening up lanes.
Absolutely.
On all 5 of those plays.
They're scrambling up their personnel, really. Instead of using Jack Major as an all-around wide receiver, they're going to put him in the backfield. They're going to give him carries. And that's what you're going to see out of this offense, coached by Coach Rich Atchison. Great drive by them. Let's see this defense, how it works. I mean, started off with a phenomenal kick return by Charlie Cornell there. Can't ask for anything else. A strong start to this game for Cranston West.
So Swanson and Pettis back deep for West Warwick. Flag on the kick.
This is being offsides,
That's
possibly.
Be the first of the game, offsides against West Warwick.
Wow.
So
that's not good. You got to clean that up.
gotta save those for the field. I mean, you better not get done on a kickoff.
I guess so.
Here in Rhode Island high school football, ball's probably not going all too far anyways, but
that's true.
First penalty of the game is against the Wizards. Major's kick going to the left. It is returned at the 15-yard line by Pettis. Pettis will break a tackle and get down to the 30.
Very good tackle there by Ray Mahoney.
That is where the Wizards are going to start this drive at the 30-yard line. Cornell made the tackle, making a couple big special teams plays here today. Your first down for the Wizards. Their first offensive play of the season. Let's see what they want to bring out here. A team that was not afraid to throw the ball last year with Miali at quarterback. New quarterback this season, and Keegan Gormley, the hockey player for this Exeter West Greenwich team.
2 wide receivers set here. They're going to bunch and go 22 personnel right now.
He's going to hand it off left side and maybe got a yard.
Jared Parent, part of that big defensive push. Also the offensive center for the West Falcons. Must be hard to play both sides.
So Denton able to pick up a yard. Caden Denton, the starting running back, senior for this team. Jared Parent, you can't say anything bad about him, Logan. Remember that. Shout out to number 69, one of the captains of this squad. I formation for West Warwick. Fullback dive right up the middle, and Pettis getting 2 on the play. About 3. Make it 3rd and 6. As Elias Cotto Santiago made the stop, it'll be 3rd down and 6.
Something that's interesting about this West defense is they rarely come out in a too high shell. Talking to defensive coordinator, Coach Robert Malo, telling me most of the time they're going to come out in that 3 high, kind of cover 3 shell, and they love to mix it up with those blitzes. Honestly, a fantastically coached defense by Coach Robert Malo.
So they can get their first 3rd down stop of the game. Here's the toss play, right side. Another different player with the handoff. It's Branch, and James Branch lowers the shoulder close to the first down, and they're going to, I think, give it to him. Yeah, they do, and a couple extra yards too. So gain of 9 on the play for Branch, and that's 3 carries by 3 different players on the game's first 3 plays for the Wizards.
Showing that single high look with Stoloff again up top. They're going to play kind of cushion with those 2 corners. A timeout's being called.
I think it's an
wardrobe
timeout.
Malfunction.
So first down of the season for the Wizards coming off the field for West Warwick. Right there was Wilmer Montilla Cruz.
West Warwick really showing that I formation here, really bunching things together. If I'm West, I'm Yep, they're putting those 2 linebackers up, really loading that box.
Got 8 in the box. Here's the handoff to Branch. Finds a hole. James Branch across midfield
Might be enough for our first
to the
down
48. We'll be about a yard short. Give them 9 on the play, and it's another good carry for Branch. 2 carries in a row, both going for 9 yards, and despite the packed box, West Warwick finding the open hole on 2 consecutive handoffs.
Some boos raining out from the crowd here at Cranston West. Like to see. Oh, nope, they're just saying Rube for Eric Rube down there.
Eric
What's
Rube,
going on?
Eric Rube 31. Always in the building, especially on a night like this.
Different formation
Thursday
here,
night.
2-by-1 set. West still in that single high, but they're going to drop their boundary corner all the way back.
2nd and 1. Handoff. Running left. Another big hole. It's Denton with another first down. Gain of 8. As this West defense crumbling on these last few plays, as Wizards just running all over them.
I'll tell you what, this game, running the football will be a big part of this football game. With the heat out here and the humidity, if you're going to keep running the ball down at the defense's throat like that, defense is going to start to get tired, cramp up, break down. That's huge if they're able to find those big holes like that.
From the 40, 1st and 10. They have not thrown the ball on this drive. They still won't. Here's the handoff left side. Pettis lowers the shoulder and gets to the 34-yard line.
This is an extremely physical West Warwick team here. A lot of downhill running, putting the shoulder down, you know.
And Pettis slow to get up on the Wizards sideline.
There's a West player,
it's a West
too.
player, excuse me.
That's...
That number 2?
I'm not sure. Can't quite see the number yet.
Tough to see with these
I think it's number.
dark numbers.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, he's covering it up now. I think it's number 8. Ray Mahoney.
It's Ray Mahoney coming off. We mentioned him as one of the primary ball carriers on this team. Did not get a touch that first possession. But it's going to be 2nd down and 5 for the Wizards. Seventh play of the drive. Fast-paced first quarter here as it's been all on the ground. Here's the handoff again.
Oh, it's
tough to bring him down.
Wow.
It's Denton close to the marker.
Powerful running there.
He'll get a very good 2-yard gain. That's only good for 2, but that was a strong run for Denton.
That was an impressive 2-yard run, one of the more impressive 2-yard runs I've seen.
Third and 3. And West will take their first time out with 5:57 to go here in this opening quarter. But Logan, I mean, this has been a very successful West Warwick drive so far. Already their 8th play of the drive coming up. They converted their last 3rd down. What do you think we're going to see here on 3rd and short?
Oh, downhill running easily. I'd be very surprised if they switch it up here. I mean, obviously this is absolutely 4-down territory. So I would expect a running play here from West Warwick. I mean, this running game has been on point the whole night.
Sure has. Those holes have been opening up as West had a couple good defensive plays to begin the drive, only allowing 4 yards in their first 2 carries since then. This is an attack that has averaged over 6 yards a carry.
Yeah, Duffy, we talked about this coming into the game, saying we didn't think we were going to see a lot of aerial attack tonight, and it's kind of really looked that way, that these both are run-heavy teams. We're going to see a lot of that read option, I think, maybe that's going to end up resulting in a run. But I've seen both teams so far in this first quarter have some good runs outside. So if they're getting outside of that tackle box, outside of the hash marks, there's alleyways along the lines for them to be able to make some moves.
We're trying to open up here on 3rd and 3.
Well, they're going to pass it. They're going to take a deep shot. Oh,
Gormley down the field
Oh!
for the touchdown.
Wow.
33 yards. The flag is down.
See
But
what
it's James Branch in the end zone.
taking a shot on 3rd and short. Hey, I respect it, honestly. And that was a great ball, too. Now you can't throw it any better than that. See what the call.
It's actually Pettis, excuse me, with the touchdown. Going for 33 yards to the end zone. For the first pass of the game that we've seen.
Yeah, that was
goes
a dime.
for 6.
That was a dime. Wow. I guess commentators' curse is a real thing.
It sure is. They're going to try to keep the momentum alive here and tie up the game as, against sportsmanlike conduct was after the penalty. It was after the touchdown, so the touchdown will count.
Oh, no, they're pushing it back there. They're pushing the PAT back. Must have stepped over him or something, or maybe did the head tap motion.
Let's say long PAT, about 33 yards, 35 yards for Swanson. His kick is on the way, and that's going to be wide.
No good.
Had the distance, but wide to the left, it'll say 7-6.
This game has lived up to the expectations at first. I mean, it's going to be a back-and-forth battle here. I feel these are two very evenly matched teams.
So the two teams swapping touchdowns on their opening drives.
Definitely shoot on, like if there's like a huddle at the sideline, like you can go shoot on the huddle. If the cheerleaders were doing something, but they're not, you can do that. Otherwise, just go back to midfield.
And what a drive it was for West Warwick. 8 plays, 70-yard sequence. And that actually was James Branch on the touchdown. The PA announcer kind of messed me up a little. He gets to the 37-yard line, looking back at the replay. So Branch with the first touchdown. This is number 8, right, bro? That's 8, right? It's number 8, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Branch with the touchdown, making it a 1-point game as the extra point after his little football spin, push it back for the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. 5:44 to go here in the first quarter. Ball on the left hash. Cornell quickly throws it. It's caught. Spins out of a tackle. Still going to the 46-yard line. Charting those legs was Lorenzo Giacarini. Close to the first down.
Nice little curl route there. Quick hitter, nothing wrong with that. Get it going.
As Giacarini, it's the first completion of the season, going for 10. Quickly on the handoff, it's Boscia.
Who's still going.
Lunging to the West Warwick 45, good for 9. Makes it 2nd and 1.
I feel that sometimes I mean, even me.
Whistle's blowing everywhere now, and this is another timeout. This one called by the Wizards. We'll get timeout ourselves here on Fans Only Sports Network. 5 minutes to go here in the opening quarters. We'll be right back.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice your sub is the coolest thing you'll see. And the second coolest thing you'll see is this. Woo! Here we go. Twirl. Up, big, two. Hand down. One hand, up. No. Flip. I could eat. Sliced right in front of you. The Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
All right, 2nd and 1. Boscia moves the chains for 2. Another first down for West on the ground. 4th carry for Boscia. Got 20 yards. As West trying to extend this lead a little bit. Very big drive here as we are approaching the end of the first quarter. Looking like a high-scoring game, though, Logan. Split backfield. Cornell hands it off. Up middle, it's Major with a big hole, and Jack Major to the 27-yard line. Another first down for the Falcons.
Both teams really, both offenses have been great today. Just driving up down the field. A lot of tempo here from this West offense, which is good to see.
Hand off to Major again. He's wrapped up in the backfield immediately. Swallowed up there by Emiliano Guzman for no gain, but Falcons running it already 9 times just to 1 pass in this game.
Yeah, that's what's been the story for this Falcons team.
Again, the ball down the field too.
It's 2 wide receiver sets right here. I haven't seen a jet sweep. I feel like that's coming.
2nd and 10. Cornell keeps it himself up the middle, takes a hit and picks up about 5.
Cornell on the carry for Cranston West tackle by number 4, Caden Denton.
They'll give him 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6 as Denton makes the stop. Third down and 6. Very fast-paced.
Yeah,
Cranston West offense
really
here
picking
today.
it up. A little different from what the offense we saw last week. 1 receiver to the right there, looks like. Looks like we got 2 tight ends in the game, so possibly a 12 personnel.
3rd and 6. Play action. Cornell's going to try to get to the outside. They're reading it. Denton can't get there, but he'll get wrapped up about a yard shy of the sticks. They're going to give it to him.
Wow.
They gave it to him.
It's a heck of a play by Cornell there.
As he slipped the tackle from Denton, and Cornell will be inches short, actually. It will be.
This is 4-down territory.
I thought he was short initially. I thought
yeah.
ref said move the chains, but it'll be about 4th and about a nose. A hair on the nose. There's number 4 already with 4 carries here today. 28 yards on the ground.
It's bunch set again. It's 22 personnel. They're gonna watch this.
And they're going to draw him
they have
off.
the hard count.
Couple of defenders coming off sides. It's Guzman, the most blatant one there. This is going to be a first down for the West. 2nd offside penalty against West Warwick. So we've only seen 2 penalties on defense today. Both have been against the Wizards. 3 penalties total, all against West Warwick. 2nd trip in the red zone for Cranston West.
At 22, watch the dive off the guard.
Here's the handoff running left. It's Boscia with the hole. He will lunge down to the 5 for 7. Now 2nd and short as the boys are inside the 10-yard line at the 5.
Keep doing it. It's going to become muscle memory. Watch the clock here a little fast.
Looking to punch it in here. Crowd's getting excited. Let's see if they run this off the guard again. Try to get him with the hard count.
Fumbled the snap, and he gets some help from his line and gets about a 2 on the play. It's Cornell improvising there, but makes something positive out of it happen. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Less than a minute to go in this first quarter.
Could be the last play of the quarter unless they score a touchdown. And let this clock down a little bit to 30 seconds and counting down.
See if they can punch this in before the end of the first, or if they're just going to let this one go down.
3rd and goal, or 3rd and 1. Cornell will hand it off. It's Boscia find the hole. Boscia the end zone. Is he across?
Looks like he's got it.
Confetti comes out, and they say touchdown. Boscia with the touchdown, his first of the season. And the Storm unleashing a thunder of confetti right there.
Stay in the end zone because they're going to set up for the, because they're going right to the extra point.
With 8.6 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Yep, good. Perfect. Hold that shot right there. Yep.
Major extra point is through the uprights. 14-6. And a wonderful first quarter for West.
Both teams offensively, there's been no stopping both teams. Defense is going to try to put it together here in the second quarter. See if they get a stop here and then go down and put another one on the board for Cranston West. And if I'm West Warwick, see if I can get a score. You know, keep up with West. Might have to play from behind here.
Don't worry about the 8 seconds.
8 seconds to go in the first quarter. We'll have a kickoff and maybe a play unless it's all milked down with the kickoff. Depends on the return. Major will get ready to kick, as we'll flip sides anyways to begin quarter number 2. But 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. You don't really see this too often here in Rhode Island. But neither of these defenses can stop anything on the ground so far here today, as we might be in for a high-scoring affair.
Yeah. Definitely different than the ECFL this summer.
A little bit.
A little bit. Of course.
Those were some tough games. First game either summer was 83-6 in the ECFL. That was tough.
Named after my my fantasy league, East Coast. Nah, I'm just kidding.
That'd be something else.
Yeah. Shout out to the ECFL.
Shout out to the ECFL. Some better football here. Maybe not as old or skill-wise, but more competitive. As Major will boot this one. A little bit of an onside kick. It's on the ground. I don't know why I didn't get after
Jump
that.
on that.
It's still alive. I think West has it. Wizards think they do, but it is West ball. What
Great
a
ball.
gaff by the
Wow.
Wizards. And little
gonna
brain
be-
fart action right there.
That's going to be a huge way to end the first quarter there. Now, West, you have all the momentum on your side. Go down, score a touchdown, go up by 2 scores in this thing. Wow. Yeah, that's a game
It was
changer
number
right there.
22, Tim Dean, who went to go block instead of falling on top of that ball. And so a little miscommunication. That is a game-changing play, like you said, Logan. That's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, that, I mean, obviously it all depends if West can go down and score right now, but I mean, that could change how this whole ball game goes.
Last play of the quarter. Cornell will give it to himself up the middle. Slips the tackle and gets down to the 30. Good for 5, and that ends the first quarter. West up 14-6. Just got the onside kick recovery. That's what you want to call it. As the Falcons go into the second quarter with the lead, as we'll flip sides. Another set of 12 minutes coming up here on Fans Only Sports Network.
Go down commercial. Go. Take the commercial. Hit it.
Accidents happen, but they don't have to be the cause of financial hardship. Even with health insurance, an accident can result in major medical bills. Let's say you were playing football and an aggressive tackle broke your leg. An ambulance takes you to the emergency room where you are given care, but now you have 3 months of physical therapy before you're back on your feet. Your health insurance will cover a lot of your costs, but you will be required to pay your out-of-pocket maximum. The average out-of-pocket maximum in the U.S. is around $4,000. But you had planned for the unexpected. You signed up for LifeRaft's Accident Supplement Insurance, which reimburses medical expenses related to an accident. Your costs were reimbursed up to $5,000, covering 100% of your out-of-pocket expenses. Now you can focus on your recovery without worrying about how to pay for it. LifeRaft's affordable, simple to use, and flexible products start at only $5 a month and ensure you and your family are protected when you need it most. Visit enroll-me.co/now.
Yep.
Like you can hit RC, you can hit your QT to change your quarter.
All right, second quarter about to get ready to go. West with the kick return recovery as flags are going to fly before the Major handoff. Let's see what this is. False start against West, their first penalty of the game. Pushing back 5 and make it 2nd and 10.
West going to be pushed back a few yards here. Going to be 2nd and about 10.
Sweating bullets up here.
Yeah, it's hot. It's muggy up here.
It is muggy.
Wish West could get us some AC up here.
Man in motion. Maybe this is the end round you were talking about. It is not. Here's the handoff to
Cornell.
Keep himself. Cornell, great with that fake. He's going to be close to the first down.
Physical run
to
there.
The 26-yard line. Good for 9 on the play. That's him some yardage back. He makes it 3rd and very short. As Cornell already 7 carries in this game. 45 yards on the ground.
Ooh, you got a little Tim Tebow action going on there with running the quarterback downhill.
Sure is.
Yeah,
like all up the middle for him, too, including the 12-yard touchdown earlier.
Absolutely.
That was his longest run since.
Let's see if they can get it going in the air. He's had 1 pass attempt, if I'm correct, this game. See
you
what
are
they can
correct.
Do
To Lorenzo Jacarni. Here's the handoff. Boscia gets the first. Picks up 5. Another chain mover. Boscia, the most recent touchdown scorer, as this West Warwick defense just can't stop a nosebleed right now on the ground.
That's good for another Falcon. First down.
West Warwick still kind of pushing up, trying to start up that West rushing attack here. They got 5 in the box right now.
Okay, good shot, Charlie.
Handoff, right side, Major.
Major's
Big
got
hole,
some room.
falls his block, stays on his
Physical
feet
run.
and gets down to the 9.
Good Charlie.
Jack Major for another 12 yards. This West running attack just boiling, just churning. They've had 3 runs of 12 yards. They haven't gone anything longer than that today. That's 16 plays
Major
on
up
the
the middle
ground.
again.
Up the middle again, and Major got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and goal.
Major on a carry tackled by number 7, Powell Swanson, for a minimal gain.
Just over 10 minutes to go in this first half. And, like you said, Logan, that's going to be one of those things we look back on at the end of the game and say that was a huge game changer on that
Absolutely.
kickoff. Cranston West recovered.
Especially if, there's 2 things that can happen. If West puts in the end zone, they're up by 2 scores. If West turns it over on down, West Warwick is going to come out with not the best starting field position. That's huge. 2 receivers to the left here. Still in that I formation.
Gives it up the middle. Boscia got
stuffed.
met at the line immediately. Maybe got a yard after the lunge forward. That's a really good tackle.
Major on a carry tackled by Brett,
Right there.
setting up a 3rd and 8 for the Falcons.
3rd down here.
From
This is 4 down territory.
Trent's.
Unless they want to go for an field goal. I would think this would be 4 down territory for them.
I think it would be telling Major has that leg. From
Yeah, he
what it
does.
looks like, but
My guy Jack Major out here
depends if
kicking
they
50-yard field
gain or
goals.
lose yards here. It's empty backfield.
Love to see it. Spread it out. See a little West Coast offense here. Let's go.
3 wide, want the line. Boscia
Wait.
on the
Oh, Cornell's gonna keep
It's
it,
Cornell
and
going to
he's
keep it. He's
got
going to
it.
get it across for the touchdown. Kellen Cornell is 2nd on the ground today.
West going to be up by 2 scores here. Another big thing that changed this whole game is the biggest thing in this game is going to be this mixed extra point here by West Warwick. That's huge as well. That might come back to bite them if they can inch their way back into this game.
Major, the extra point is true. 21-6. And the Falcons, a 3-minute, 3-second drive, getting their 3rd touchdown of the game. With 9 minutes exactly on the clock here in this first half.
Really looks to me from what I've seen so far in these first two quarters that West Warwick's having a little bit of trouble closing up the gaps in the middle. West is being able to get into those run lanes right through the box and those A and B gaps. West Warwick's got to close that up if they want to try to come back in this game.
Absolutely.
West up 2.
Absolutely. I feel like if you can eliminate this running game for West and really turn them one-dimensional, that's going to give you a huge advantage in this ballgame. You saw that from Coventry last week. They really turned West one-dimensional in that injury fund, limiting them just to their passing game.
Major, a
Deep
boot down
kick.
the field. Might go out of bounds, and no, it's be a touchback. What a kick. Don't see that a lot at Rhode Island.
Nope.
Yes. Be a touchback,
That was a great boot.
and they'll start it at the 25-yard line.
Huh? Out in the back corner of the end zone. You're good. You had it. You were right on it.
Ball goes through the end zone for a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10. West
Gee,
Warwick.
it is, yes, the 25.
From the 20.
Thought it might have been the 20. No, it is the 20. It's more rewarded here in high school to get a touchback than in the NFL, of course, as we probably should have expected.
West Warwick spreading out to the right here.
Gormley in the gun. Manders right, man behind him. They give it to Denton up the middle, and so gets spun down immediately after a gain of 1 on the play. Only their 9th play on offense here today.
It's not.
Tackled by number 19 of the Falcons, Elias.
Contrarily, West has had 22. It's 2nd and 9. This is a big drive for the Wizards, trying to
Absolutely.
make this a one-score game.
Absolutely got to get back into it here. Maybe want some tempo. Why not? You got 8 minutes left before halftime.
Accidents happen, but they don't have to.
They're going to throw. Airs it out. Down the field. He's got Branch. Overshot him. Incomplete.
He had about a step on him.
Different quarterback in right there. That was Nathan Corona, the sophomore. Coming in and just overshot Branch. Incomplete. That big arm.
Third and 9 here. Probably going to see another passing play.
Corona's
See if-
still in the game. Maybe he's just getting the rest of these reps at quarterback. We'll see.
2-by-1 set.
Corona, he's going to throw again, dropping back,
Oh, they
looking
got a
left. Got him, man.
scissors play.
Swanson
Picked
downfield.
off.
It's picked off at the 49-yard
Jack
line.
Major.
Intercepted. A turnover, and it's Major with the pick.
And that's going to be 1st and 10 for West. That's going to be huge.
Major getting upstairs
Well,
to make the biggest play of the game defensively.
What West Warwick was playing there was really just they ran a little scissors route concept on the left side of the screen. You had your slot receiver going to the sideline, your inside receiver going up over the top. You had him, if you throw that ball a little flatter, kind of overthrew him a little bit, to the ball too high. And you also had the sideline man there. I don't know.
Let's see how much of the first half West wants to take off the clock here on this drive. They have the power to do so. I mean, nothing has even indicated that the Wizards can stop them defensively. Handoff. Boscia running left, finds the hole. Boscia lowers the shoulder
Physical run.
and gets 6 on the play. We're seeing a lot of those same plays we saw last year with Marcus Chung,
Absolutely.
starting running back for West.
Absolutely.
Graduated this past year. That's basically how they won the playoff game against Woonsocket, was just running the ball
Yeah.
all game long. And Chung had 33 carries in that one.
I'd like to see West mix it up a little bit.
West already with almost 20 here in the first half. Boscia again gets a great block, gets another first down. And it's good for 7 more on the play.
Boscia's been a huge running back for this West offense so far. Really just been a big part of it.
51 yards already for Boscia here in the first half. As the junior putting the team on his back so far, leading the squad in touches so far. First down and 10. As West is just dominating time possession as well. Here's the give to Major running right. Major set this drive up and gets the well-deserved handoff for 5 more.
West Warwick was really low in the box in that play. They're selling out this run play. Like I said, they're going to try to make West one-dimensional here.
Timeout West Warwick with 6:44 to go in this first half. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network as the Falcons are still churning the ball down the field with ease.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
All right, back here following the Wizards timeout. Falcons trying to go up 3 scores, and this game is all theirs so far. I mean, they're putting on a show here in this first half, and it looked like it was going to be a really close game, but a couple of turnovers by the Wizards have put the Falcons in the driver's seat.
That's going to be the
Cornell's
difference
going to keep
in
it
this game.
himself. We'll get some extra yardage after the push. Kellen Cornell about a yard short of the sticks.
Those 2 turnovers are going to be a huge game changer in this game. Those are huge.
Gain of 4 for number 4. And 3rd and 1. So we are approaching the midpoint of the second quarter. Hawaiian theme here at the Red Storm at the Nest. You know,
Yes, sir.
everyone in the Aloha shirts, including my boy Logan Reed next to me.
Yes, sir.
I didn't pick up on the pace. Boscia, however, will pick up the first down after a 3-yard carry.
Yeah, I got to give credit to the Red Storm. Got to give them credit where credit's due. Led by Mae Stevenson, Ant Carbone. They've just been great. Probably the best fan base in high school sports right now.
Maybe public school wise. I mean, better than North Smithfield where I'm from. Jeez, this was.
I got to give credit to my alma mater here.
You haven't graduated yet, boy.
Come on now.
Handoff up the middle. Boscia running right, and he will get to the 20 for 4 more on the play.
West continuing that running attack. This West Warwick defense is going to get really, really tired. They've been on the field a long time here. Haven't had much of a breather with the 2 turnovers happening so quick. They got to try to find a way to get off the field here, get their offense back out there. Late substitutions in for West Warwick. Pass pro.
Handoff to Major. Cuts it right. Major stays on his feet and gets down to 12.
Physical run.
Another good carry. Moves the chains and picks up 8.
That's good for another Cranston West Falcon first down. 1st and 10 from the Wizards' 12-yard line.
Major, his 7th carry. 4.5 to go.
Yeah, one-on-one on the right side. See if they'll take advantage.
Handoff to Major, running left. He's wrapped up from behind by Pettis. Got a yard.
Again, tackled by number 2, Joshua Pettis. Also in on the tackle for West Warwick, number 12, Isaac.
They have Lorenzo Giacarni one-on-one on the right side of the screen. I want to see if they're going to try to take advantage of that. Maybe throw up a little 50-50 ball action.
And Giacarni, the only player on this team with a reception so far here in 2023. Had in that first quarter. Give it to Major. No, they don't. Pettis wraps up Cornell. He can't finish him
Flag
off,
comes
but
down,
Denton
though.
will. Flag will come out as well.
Carried by Cornell,
Cornell maybe got a yard after the strong push.
Timeout on the field.
So just watch the referee.
Rather, penalty on the
And it's a hold against Cranston West.
You're good. Just want to make sure.
Their second penalty here in the second quarter. First was a false start, and that one double the yardage. Makes it second and long. Second down and 20 now.
That might come back to hurt him there.
And I'll take a timeout as well. West taking their second timeout. Take one, too, as it's 3.5 minutes on the clock until intermission.
At
West
Jersey
in
Mike's, they
control.
freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
All right, we're back here at Cranston West, getting ready for see if West can convert here.
Got a bunch of sweat on my notebook from my headset.
Whew. Yeah, it's a hot one.
It is hot in
today,
here.
Yeah, a little 3-hour dismissal.
Looks like
early.
Grace. Yeah, you guys got out early, huh? So I heard on the radio this morning. What's that about?
Yeah, 3-hour dismissal, only half a day. That's pretty nice, but makes me feel like today's a Friday.
Breaking news, if you're born in 2005 or afterwards, you're soft.
Wow.
And this one wrapped up.
In
Loss
the
of 8
backfield.
on the play. And it never stood a chance. It'll be third down and about 28.
Yeah, one thing you guys got to remember is you're talking about how hot it is up in the press box. It's about 15, 20 degrees hotter down on the field, all that rubber in that AstroTurf.
Call a loss of 5. First carry of negative yardage today for West. It only took them about 25 attempts for that to happen, but it's third down and 25
See what West
for
will
Cranston West.
opt to do here. See if they can pick up some yards here. Maybe go for it on fourth down.
Empty
They're gonna
backfield.
Spread it out. Watch this jet motion
Bosha
here.
in motion, fake it to him. Cornell.
There's nothing there.
How about the
Oh,
screen? He fumbled the
it.
ball, and this is a loss. And this was a ball that's at the 12-yard line. It's found its way all the way back to the 43. It'll go in the books as a sack.
Not sure what was going on there. I mean, it looked like some sort of screen pass out to the left. He pumped first to the right, and there was just nobody there. Not sure what the play design was there.
So that is the play that West Warwick needed.
West is going to punt this one away for sure. It's just
Here's the punt. Major. It's a good punt. It's going to take a West bounce inside the
Pin that.
5, and
good punt.
that is where the Wizards will start in the 2-minute drill with a minute 57 on the clock at their own 7-yard line.
Let's see if West Warwick can go down the field here, put some points on the board before halftime. That'll get them right back in this game. If they can put some points up here, they get the ball back in the second half to start, especially with a long halftime show with this great Falcon band going on here. Let's see if they can put some points on the board here, capitalize.
They need it badly, but they have a ways to go. 93 yards away from pay dirt.
Let's see it.
I think it's Gormley back at quarterback. We saw Corona the last one. It might be Corona. It's up to tell between number 3 and number 9, but we'll find out in 1 sec. Handoff left side. Branch with a nice move to the 13-yard line. Gain of about 6.
Let's see if they can get some tempo going here. Or are they just trying to drain clock so that West won't have enough time to get the ball back? They haven't called a timeout or anything. I don't see any no huddle or tempo. I think they're just trying to run this ball out, get into the half.
And that is Gormley back at quarterback. Corona, the sophomore, was in the last drive, threw a pick on his second pass. High formation, Gormley. And hand it off right side. Branch with a big run down to the 25-yard line for 11 more as James Branch has a 33-yard touchdown, averaging about 10 yards per carry, too. He's got 4 carries for 36 yards, 9 yards a carry. Another first down. Still no timeout. They have 2 timeouts, West Warwick. Haven't used one.
Yeah. They're just running this ball out. West hasn't used any either, so I don't think they might just take this to the half.
Here's the toss. Branch going to throw one down the field. Swanson open. He toe tapped it in bounds.
Wow.
And that's the play they needed right there.
Yeah.
Good for 22 as Swanson, the leading receiver on this team last year, gets his first catch of the season with some style points.
Yeah, that's you need a little trickier like that, especially if the air attack's not working.
41 seconds to go. Give him 18 on the play. Mark at the 43-yard line. I thought he had a little bit more than that, but that was a great play on the toss and the throw. Don't see that much in high school football. Someone soccer run that last week on Central on the first play of the game. Here's the throw, screen in the dirt, incomplete for Swanson. That's just not a good throw from Gormley.
Yeah, they're trying to get the ball to the sideline a little bit. So if they do catch it, get out of bounds, stop that clock. I mean, they still do have some timeouts left they could use. See if they can use it now.
That was his first pass attempt, Gormley, since the touchdown. 38 seconds to go, 2nd and 10, and a pair of timeouts still in their pocket.
To the left, to the right. Love this spread offense here.
Gormley steps up. He's going to take off. Gormley across midfield, gets the first down, coming to the outside, and it gets to the West 45-yard line for 11, and that's the timeout that they needed to use. And West Warwick getting moving here, as they'll also receive a second-half kickoff as well, down 15 right now with 30 seconds to go. We'll take a timeout ourselves. You're on Fans Only Sports Network.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
And we're back here at Cranston West after the timeout break. West Warwick looking to maybe get into field goal range or even get some big chunk plays for a touchdown. I'd like to see if West will play a too-high shell here on defense. Kind of get into a quarters look. And they do, which I love to see that.
4 defensive backs.
They're in nickel.
For West, Gormley will step up and incomplete for Branch.
They're running those
Too
stick
tall.
concepts. They're running a stick concept on that right side. That slot receiver's running a short out. That boundary receiver's running a deep clear out route. They did that in the last play too. Just on the left side of the field. Which that works just fine.
Second and 10 from the 45.
Spreading it out still.
Gormley rolls out to his right, has some room to maneuver. He's going to step into it down the field. Swanson made the catch. No, it's Branch making the catch. And that's going to be their final timeout they'll call. You'd think. They're going to spike this one. Yeah. No timeout call. Clock's moving down. Clock stops with the first down, and Gormley's one in the dirt. Spikes it. Big gain of 17. And where has this offense been?
Yeah, I'd love to see some tempo going. I wish they would have kind of picked it up a little earlier, though. They would have had some more time on the clock if they started throwing it from when they were down in their own territory. That could have saved them some major time.
Branch with 86 all-purpose yards in this game. Still a timeout to use. 14.6 on the clock. And 28 yards away from the end zone. During what's been a very good 2-minute drill. We've already moved the ball down the field 69 yards on the drive.
Pretty good. They can put this in the end zone. That'll be like the drive. John Wells. Oh, QB sees something. He's going to switch out of it. He's going to can it.
Gormley. Got 3 wide here.
Changes
4
the
wide.
play.
Clock is stopping down to 9 seconds. So he's going to step up. Gormley rolls to his right. Launches to the end zone. Jump ball. It is incomplete. For Swanson. Wants a flag. Won't get one. And there's 1.9 on the clock and one more shot to the end zone coming up for West Warwick.
From West, I'm dropping everyone back quarters. Quarters personnel. Have at least 7 DBs back there.
In other words, run man up 3 deep.
yeah, those Madden fans.
Prevent.
Yep, run a prevent.
It would be a 47-yard field goal for me that no kicker on West Warwick has that type of leg.
That might have to get you out there, Tim, to kick that field goal.
Maybe. I couldn't even get a 27-yard field goal, my man.
Now.
Last play of the half. Gormley takes it. Steps up. Good protection. Throws it across his body. It's caught by Branch. Branch at the 11, still going. Branch cuts inside. Branch trying to get to the end zone. He's down to 3.
Ooh.
There's a flag down, though.
Ooh, that could be big.
It's a gain of 24 in the meantime. Let's see what the flag is. If it's against the offense, it's going to end the first half anyways. It is a hold. Got declined. That's in the first half. So, James Branch, 74 yards stealing in that first half. 41 on the drive. Not enough to get across to the end zone. 21-6, the halftime score. Cranston West on top with 3 dominant touchdown drives. The Wizards will begin the second half with the football. We'll be right back in about 12 minutes here on Fans Only Sports Network for half number 2. Opening kickoff, second half. And breaking out the tackle with it there and getting out of bounds at the 43-yard line to begin things off is our guy number 24, whose name is not on the roster. Let's call him Julian Threats, 25, but it's good start on field position for West Warwick. Cranston West trying to catch him off guard again. That similar play.
Yep. See if West Warwick can put this drive together. They left a few points on the board in the last drive. Basically, they should have just passed it on those earlier downs. They really drained those clock. They just didn't show any tempo. They ran the ball. I think that trick play kind of sparked that 2-minute drill for them. They're coming out in a 3-by-1 set here in 11 personnel. Let's see if they're going to spread this ball out.
First and 10. It's Corona
Screen
back
pass.
in the game, throwing the screen to Swanson. Swanson with a block. Swanson with a first down to the 42-yard line. Gain of 14 on the play as Corona back in the game with his first completion, the sophomore. And a man down the field. It's been a very good game for no injuries today, but first one that we've seen that looks a little bit more serious. It's a Falcons loading it up. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network. It's Jack Major coming off the field, holding that shoulder, it appears.
Yeah, that'd be a big loss.
If he can't return, that's a big loss. Major tonight with 9 carries. .38 yards on the ground. And with 3 extra points as well. First down and 10.
West Warwick spreading out, trying to get this passing attack going.
For Nathan Corona. And a fumble on the play. Ball is loose. I think the Wizards got on top of it first. Flag flies as well. Let's see what it is. It's a loss of about a yard. So second down 11. Loss of 1 on the play. As it was Pettis unable to hold on to the snap, or to the handoff. Loose exchange there. Second down. 32 seconds to go. Here's the screen to Branch. Branch slips the tackle. James Branch out of bounds at the 36. Mark up at the 35. Good for 7. It'll be third down and 3. So Corona's starting to gain some rhythm here as they're letting him sling it a little bit.
Absolutely. They're going to try to get that going. I mean, they're down by 2 scores. You're going to have to get that going. These are only 12-minute quarters here. There's no really, you can't slow down here.
Fourth catch for Branch. He's got 81 yards today.
You got trips right. You got a 3-by-1 set going. Last time they were out in this set, they ran a slant. I mean, not the slant. Excuse me, the screen pass. Let's see what they go
Third
here.
and 3. Corona pumps, throws
They
on the
take
field
a
for
shot.
Branch. He's open. Branch can't hold on. Out of reach and incomplete.
Looking like 4-down territory here, though. Would not be surprised if they go for it. Just saw Jack Major hop off to the sidelines here. That can't be good. Hopefully he's okay.
So it's 4th and 3. Like you said, it's got to be 4-down territory, down 15. And the Wizards opening up that offense a little bit. We saw them at the
100%.
end of that first half go 90 yards down the field with no points on the board to show for it. on that final drive.
Yeah, they're 100% going to open it up here.
That 2 quarterback set too. Gormley and Corona playing 2 possessions apiece. 4th down and 3. Corona, he's going to throw.
He's got him in the
The
flat.
right side. It's a wobbler up in the air, out of
way
reach
out
for
of reach.
Branch, incomplete. And a turnover on downs. So Corona 2 for 6. 21 yards in the pick, and last 3 completions. Surprised they didn't run it on either of those
Yeah.
plays. I mean,
I figured they were going to, on that 3rd down, that take a shot to the end zone because they were prepared to run it on 4th down. But they just didn't do that. That was a shock. And I mean, he did have him in the flat.
another injured
that.
Falcon over on the Wizards sideline.
Got to think, maybe some of these players are starting to cramp up a little bit. I mean, it's hot out. Maybe there's not, you went to school today. Maybe they didn't get their hydration in.
3 hours early. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
You guys got out 3 hours. Never in my day
Oh,
as a student.
stop
But
it.
we'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network as we'll address the injury when we return.
We're going to back here from the injury timeout.
Elias Cotto Santiago coming off the field limping a little bit. Need a little bit of assistance getting off. He's been a defensive playmaker here today. 2 injuries on the drive for West. Here's the fullback dive to Boscia, and he is pummeled at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It's already his 13th carry of the game.
See if West, with the remnants of last year, basically what happened last year is they were up big, 21-0 to start the 3rd quarter, and they all started cramping up, and they ended up losing that game. Let's see if they try to avoid that outcome this time around.
Second and 10. Empty backfield for
Woo!
Kellen
3 by
Cornell.
1 set. Oh, watch this jet sweep.
Man in motion, going to give it running right, and he'll be get wrapped up by a pair of defenders there. That is Ethan Parent, his first carry of the game. Good for 3.
It's made 3rd and 7. Let's see what West opts to do here. Will they run the ball, kill some clock? Will they throw the football?
First player not named Major Cornell or Boscia with a carry today. And on some other news, the NFL season underway.
Let's go.
Kickoff just happening down there in Kansas City.
Lions get the ball first. Let's see what they can do with that.
See what the Falcons can do here on 3rd and 8. And first time out of the half called by Cranston West. We'll be right back. Take a time about ourselves. That's 3rd down coming up here momentarily.
Oh, hey!
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and
sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
All right, 3rd down and 8.
They're gonna run this
Bootleg flips
You got him in
it.
the corner right there.
Parent
but
brought down in bounds after only a gain of about a yard. Just the 2nd pass of the game for Cornell. And that one just went nowhere. 4th down and 7. So another punt coming up for West, it appears. Major. Is he punting it?
Is he back out?
No, it's Sabella punting. Major out of the game.
Line drive.
Line drive kick. Swanson
west
will
bounce.
return at the 29-yard line. Swanson trying to get to the right side. He has a hole.
room.
Carl Swanson across
He's gone.
midfield. He's got 2 men to beat. That's a block.
gone.
Swanson inside the 20. Swanson to the end zone for the touchdown. Carl Swanson, 71 yards
Wow.
to the end zone.
And we got ourselves a
And there are no flags. Took it off the bounce, no one covering that right side, and Swanson takes advantage.
That's big. I gotta think they'd maybe go for 2 here. Try to get within 7. Let's see what they got for offensive looks coming out.
Last time they scored, they were the unsportsmanlike conduct, pushed the extra point back 15 yards. Swanson will kick the extra point now, make it a
Interesting.
1-score game.
Gonna have to go for 2 at some point if they want to tie it up.
Snap, spot, Swanson makes it 21-13. Oh, he missed it. He missed it.
Wow.
It's always a tough vantage point up here, but
Yeah.
Swanson missed the extra point.
Might have to go for 2.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rival.
Able to take advantage.
Back receiving the kick for Cranston West, the number 21, Ethan Perry, and number 6, Charlie Cornell.
9-point game. West, they need a good drive here if they want to take full control. And maybe take off some clock too. Here is the kick. Line drive. Returned at the 32-yard line. A little bit of a hole and down the 49. He goes. And Sabella sets up some great starting field position for the Falcons.
Yeah. They got it right at the 50. Couldn't ask for better.
$8:18 to go here in this third quarter.
Sponge.
An action-packed first 4 minutes. Here's the handoff to Boscia up the middle. Good for 2. The primary ball carrier today for the Falcons, already with 14 carries. Give him a yard, actually.
West is really trying to take some.
And a
time
man
off their-
down for Cranston West at midfield.
Ooh.
Third West injury of the quarter. That's number 19.
It's going to be Cato Santiago again.
We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network. $55 million a year.
All right, and we're back.
Clock.
It's
Back up and running. 2nd and 9. Cornell will keep it himself. Right up the gut. Cornell takes a shot, stays on his feet, and gets the first down. Kellen Cornell with a strong dozen on the play.
Looking a little bit like Tim Tebow or Johnny Manziel out there. That downhill running straight up the middle, no outside zone. That's in case you don't have that speed to kind of beat it to the corner. It's a good run there by Cornell. West moving the ball with ease here.
Five minutes into this third quarter. The penultimate period here in week 1. Here's the handoff. Boscia up the middle. Turns the legs and keeps going forward. What a run from Boscia for 7.
Physical run there.
Gain of 6.
Second and 4 here. From Westwork, this is I know it's a little early here, but kind of getting the must stop here. I mean, I wouldn't want West to score here because then you're down quite a few, especially with the missed extra
2,
points.
maybe 3 scores.
Yeah.
Here's Boscia moving the sticks again. Another comfortable 7 yards. Give him 6, actually. Back-to-back 6-yard runs for Boscia as we're midway through this third. What a display of dominance on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say when that Cranston West rushing game is on, it's on, but when it's off, it's off. Tonight, fantastic job here.
71 yards for Boscia. Here's a couple more. Yes, we'll get to the 25-yard line for a yard. Boscia taking on that Marcus Chung type of role.
Yeah.
Just taking it right up the middle, and haven't really seen anything to the outside that we saw with Chung a lot last year, but got that strong Mike Allstott looking frame, the big body as well.
It's kind of like your high school highlights, right, Tim Duffy?
A little bit, you know. More negative yardage though from my end. 2nd and 9. It's Cornell keeping it himself, and Kellen lost the football.
Oh,
that's
that's
his
a
helmet.
helmet.
That's his helmet
I
that fell off. It actually wasn't his helmet. It was a West Warwick helmet. Sacco's helmet falling off is it's a gain of 3 on the carry for Cornell. 3rd down and 6.
It's kind of a big play here, I'd say. Make the stop here for West Warwick. You're right back into it.
Last 3rd down they had this side field was a 3rd and 28. Here's Boscia.
And he's
They get the first down. He's close, and it's right at the sticks to the 16. I think he got it.
They gave it to him.
And he did.
They gave it to
Another
him.
first down run for Boscia. Crazy. The longest run for the Falcons today, still only 12 yards. They've done
They've
that
been
3
chipping.
different times.
They've just been chipping away at this West Warwick defense, really kind of just making them tired, making them work for everything.
Taking off some clock, too.
Yeah, this defense is being worn down.
Play
And
action,
Cornell's-
keeps himself. Cornell
Oh!
up the middle. Cornell get across for the
Touchdown.
touchdown. And they beat it right there. 16-yard scamper. And a hat trick of scores for Kellen Cornell. Touchdown.
Yeah, he's had himself some touchdowns. He's having himself a phenomenal game on the rushing game.
Leading rusher for West by a lot. He's got 88 yards on the ground.
Wow.
And it is, they're going for 2 to make it a 3-score game. Give it to Bosch. 27-12 the score. Try to make it a 17-point contest there, which would be 3 scores. Fake punt from their own 15, and they got it. Yeah.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice. Freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites. And it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's.
So 5 or 6 drives for 7 drives for Cranston West, 4 touchdowns. It's their first touchdown drive of the half, 51 yards. It'll be Ant Salas kicking it off. As his personnel looking different with Major out of the game. The special teams, here's the line drive kick, taken out of midair. And it'll get to the 42-yard line on the play. So they start the 44 last time. The Wizards will start the 42 this time around.
Now you're going to see right here out of West Warwick, you're going to see some tempo. Hopefully a lot more passing of the football. I mean, they seem more run-based, but the situation they're in right now, got to play with some urgency here. I'm going to spread these receivers out here.
3.5 minutes to go. Here's the handoff up the gut. Branch for 2. Is Gormley the quarterback again, getting his turn back in the team. It's actually not Branch, it's Caden Denton with his 4th carry of the game. He's only got 13, or 5th carry of the game. He's only got 14 yards. 2nd and 8 now. Wizards down 15. This has been a lot closer than the scoreboard indicates.
Just these turnovers for them. Yeah, the pick. Yeah, the muffed kickoff return. It's all of that. It's just, and then on defense, they just haven't been able to stop West's rushing attack.
In the first half, the plays were 31 for West, only 12 for West Warwick.
Yeah, that defense.
Handoff. Branch finds a seam. Gets to the outside. Has had a whole lot of room, and James Branch inside the 20. Branch with a touchdown. 48 yards.
Wow.
For James Branch.
That'll put him back in it.
He's kept his team alive all night. Going over 100 all-purpose right there. Now, similar situation as the last time, Logan. They're down 15. Go for 2 here, make it.
Absolutely.
Make it
go
a
for 2.
One-score game. It's a one-score game either way
Go
if they
for 2.
convert the PAT.
Go for 2. 100% go for 2.
And
especially
they look like they're going for 2 here.
Yeah, go for 2. Your kickers missed 2 PATs. If you make it a 2-score game, then it's, I mean, you get the 2 point. It's only a 7-point game. Absolutely go for 2.
So a 2-play drive. And they couldn't have scripted up any better than that. was actually a 56-yard touchdown. My apologies. 56 yards for Branch. He's got 92 yards on the ground, 82 through the air. Fake. Looks. Floats back in the end zone. Intercepted. As Gormley put it into traffic. So it stays a 9-point game once again with just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill.
Going to kick back off here to West, who took off some good time on that last possession. Just this run defense for the Wizards holding them back tremendously. Can't stop anything tonight. Onside kick up in the air. It's loose. It's recovered by the Wizards at the 39-yard line. Talk about a turning point.
Wow.
Wow.
That's turnovers will really, really hurt your game. That's wow.
So the second, somewhat of an onside kick we've seen today. One was taken by West. This time a real onside kick. Recovered by West Warwick. And what a swing of things here in this one. Still a 2-score game, though. Gormley stays in at quarterback as this offense has looked really good with him under center. Here's the handoff running left, and Pettis will pick up about 2 on the play.
This rushing game's been working. I would stick with it if I'm West Warwick. I would 100% stick with this rushing game. You got some time now. You got the ball back. Take your time. Put the ball in the end zone.
Two minutes to go in this third quarter. Gormley under center. Toss play, right side. It's Branch, the playmaker here today. Branch wrapped up after only a gain of 1. Great tackle there by Roman Duarte to limit Branch to his shortest gain of the night as he's approaching the 100-yard mark on the ground. Like I said earlier, has 81 through the air. Handoff. Branch slips tackle, tries to get to the outside. He's going nowhere. Is down. Slow to get up. It was Branch, but he does get up. And it's going to be 4th and 7. Clock's going to stop with 49 seconds to go. And it's going to be a hold. It's a hold against West Warwick. I didn't see the flag, but
You gonna accept that or decline
hold.
that? It's gonna be accepted, so it's gonna be a replay at 3rd down. Coming to the closing seconds here of the third quarter. This is a real tough spot to be in for West Warwick. Let's see if they run this little screen pass they're doing on the bottom of the screen.
3rd and 16. Probably the last play of the quarter unless they get out of bounds.
See if they run the screen.
Gormley rolls, throws it on the move down the field. It's too tall, incomplete for Swanson at the sticks. Stop the clock with 20 seconds to go. Gormley just misfired on that one. Gormley 3 of 7 today. All of his completions going to Branch. 74 yards. This is a big play, and just a whole other quarter to go. You think they're going to punt here, but looks like they're going to run a play. 4th down and 16. They need it big here.
They're spreading them out.
Got Branch in the
Come
slot
West.
to
West
the
is
right.
gonna be out in a too high shell. Watch them drop.
Gormley looking to his right. Launches
Gets
the middle of the
scissors
field, and it's
concept.
picked off
Picked
again.
off.
Swanson didn't know where who's going to. Coming on the near side with the pick. Across midfield. Out of bounds. Took a shot from the quarterback at the 48-yard line. Intercepted by Parent. Ethan Parent with the pick. Threw it right to him.
That was the same concept they ran there as they did in the Jack Major interception with that scissors look. They had that outside breaking route from the slot receiver and the inside one. So that's back-to-back plays where that was resulted in a pick.
So Ethan Parent with the second Cranston West interception tonight on defense.
Once again, running that scissors concept, resulting in a pick. See if they'll clean it up on offense. Now West's turn to try to take even bigger of a lead.
1st and 10, last play of the quarter. And it's Boscia up the middle to the 49. Good for 3, and that is going to end the 3rd quarter. Here on Fans and Only Sports Network, Cranston West leads it by 9 as we got 12 minutes on the clock here in the opening game of 2023.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Yeah, just so hot, dude. Oh, man. St. Brown with a touchdown. Pacheco for a few. I have the under in this game. I have lines plus 7 or lines plus 6.5 and the under. Parlayed that shit. No, I need them to cover 7 points. So if they lose by 6, well, I'm good. I think the Chiefs are still going to win. I have under 54. All right, volume. 12 minutes on the clock. This is a really big drive for West in terms of how the rest of this game is going to play out. They score here, this game could be a wrap.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to start with the handoff to Cornell.
Will keep. Get to the outside. Found a hole in Kellen Cornell for 2. His legs have looked great today.
Absolutely.
He has 90 yards on the ground.
Wow. Almost 100 yards rushing there for Cornell. That's impressive. That's going to make up for the lack of passing. Duffy, could you double check for me? How many passing attempts has Cranston West had in this
2 in this game.
That's fantastic.
1 to Giaccarini, and 1 to Ethan Parent. 11 yards through the air for Cornell.
Wow.
3rd and 5. Here's the handoff. It's Boscia up the middle. He's short of the sticks.
Yep.
But 4 down territory, you think. Gain
Absolutely.
of 2.
4th and 3. This rushing attack's been on all night. Why not go for it here?
Why not, right?
Absolutely.
First down here would be tremendous.
Place is getting intense here at Cranston West, home of the world famous Cranston West Red Storm. Let's see if they can add this energy to the game so they can pick up this 4th down conversion here. They're going to load this box. They're showing blitz. Oh, he jumped on the hard count. And that's going to be a first down for Cranston West.
Sure will be. Another offsides. That's the 3rd against West Warwick today. That is huge.
Yeah, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You can't do that there.
West just taking advantage of the opportunities that they've been gifted.
Absolutely.
And that was just a really bad penalty.
Oh, absolutely.
First and 10 from the West Warwick 40-yard line.
From the 40. West, you think they're just going to stay to that ground game that they've been phenomenal with all evening?
Oh, absolutely. And that's going to be
And they
Boscia.
will. Boscia for 4.
Yeah, they're going to kill a lot of clock here. I will say they will kill a lot of clock.
And that is carry number 20 for Boscia, who's been the workhorse here today. Third down, or second down and 5. Gave him 5, actually. Got Party in the USA play. Is that the theme of Cranston West victory?
I'd say so.
Logan?
Oh, absolutely. Duffy, I want to see you throw your hands up for a little Cranston West victory.
Boscia picks up 4 on the carry. We third in the yard. His 21st carry of the game.
Wow. So 21 carries for how many yards is that?
It's tough to tally up. He has not even had a 10-yard carry today.
Yeesh.
3rd and inches for the Falcons.
Third and inches here.
He's
for
got
Cranston
95
Falcons.
yards today, Boscia.
Wow.
So the other carry could get him triple digits. This West team has raked up well over 200 yards rushing tonight. Boscia, can he do it here? He will. Got the first down and gets 5 to get him up to 100
Wow.
on his 22nd carry.
26, Devonta Ballou, good for a Falcon first down.
So they only give him 4 on the carry, so he's got 1 more yard to go. To mark at the 20. No, actually, no, it was 5 yards. It was. I thought it was. My math was tripping for a sec.
Hey, you're good, Duff.
So it's 1st and 10 on the cusp of the red zone for West. As this run game has just been
Oh,
a
it's been
staple of
on
this
point.
team. And it's been the staple of tonight. And Boscia,
Again.
another give. And he will pick up 3. That looked like a strong throw. Could have gone for a little bit more, but
I mean, they are wearing down this West Warwick Wizards defense right now. I mean, how many carries today, Duffy?
so 23 for Boscia.
23 for Boscia,
You got 9 for Major,
9 for Major, so that's 30,
31.
31.
Another 13 for Kellen Cornell, 44 and 1 for Ethan Parent, 45 rushing attempts.
45 rushing attempts today. That's going to wear down this defense, especially in the heat and the humidity. I mean, I'm sweating just up here in the box. I can only imagine how hot it is down there. There's another rush for Cornell.
Their 17th play of the half, and Cornell gets another 2 more.
14 from West Warwick, Gianni Settle, setting up a 3rd and 5 for the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, 45 rushing attempts to only 2
46
passing.
now.
46 now to only 2 passing attempts is unbelievable numbers. You got to hope that when they play a stronger defensive front, that maybe they'll mix it up and balance out their offense a little more because they are run heavy to the max.
So 92 yards for Cornell. Trying to get 200-yard rushers. Hard count again. They don't get him. Handoff to Boscia, and he's wrapped up immediately. James Branch with a tackle. And that makes it 4th down. It's a loss of 2. That's a big play.
Absolutely. See, will Major have the leg to get it there? Or are they going to go
I think
for
Major's still out, is he?
it? Is he? I'm not sure.
Set.
I haven't seen him in a while.
We're already midway through this final quarter, so
Wow.
Cranston West milking off that clock the way they planned to here in the 4th. But now it is a 4th down and 6. About 4th and 7. It's a long 7 too. And they're going to go for this, of course. Why not? They're going to let this clock milk down a little bit as well.
Now, I'm not a predictor here, but I think this is going to be a run play.
I mean, you would imagine.
Let's see if commentator's curse is real. Let's see.
Cornell,
Yup,
he's gonna
it
throw.
is.
Here we go. Down the middle of the field. It's almost intercepted, but
Oh.
incomplete. Through the mitts of Evan Schultz, and it's a turnover on downs. First incompletion of the game for Cornell, albeit only his third throw, but it's a turnover on downs for Cranston West, their first of the game.
Couldn't quite see what was going on there with the route concepts, but I mean, it looks like they only had really one route to go to on that play. I couldn't see if there was, multiple receivers spread out, but to me, there needs to be more options on these pass plays. It's like they're just one read kind of throws.
So first and 10. And whistle's blowing.
Oh, there.
Just resetting a little bit. There's the handoff. It's Corona back in the game, and gain of about a yard on the run to the left for James Branch. Picks up, they give him 3 actually.
Wow. Coming up on 5 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Moving quite quick with all the
Branch,
rushing.
96 yards and just 7 carries. He had the 56-yard touchdown. And timeout called by West Warwick. That's their first of the half. We got timeout ourselves. 4:51 to go. West up by 9.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Second down and 7 following the timeout. Another handoff up the middle.
There you go.
Gets to the 31 for a gain of 5. And with that, Branch goes over 100 yards on the night. It's 3rd and 2. They got to hurry up here.
Yeah,
and they will.
They're chewing clock.
You got to
here.
think. I mean, if Swanson hits the extra point, or they get one of those 2-point conversion attempts. This is a
Absolutely.
1-score game with a chance to tie things
Absolutely.
up on this drive.
And I bet they'd love to have one of those.
Handoff, left side. Branch moves the chains. First down, gain of 6.
I bet they'd really have to love the 2 turnovers back. Those 2 turnovers were huge, and they shoot a lot of clock. And even West scored on, I believe, one of them.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those things we look back at in this game. Kind of say, wow, that may be the difference maker for West Warwick. And it absolutely is. I mean, especially if they score on this drive and can't get the football back.
Absolutely.
Corona with 4 wide, 3 to the right.
Oh, he's got him in the curl.
To his right. He's going to take off and fall down.
Yeah.
Tripped up on his own 2 feet. It's a loss of 3 and a self-induced sack. It's a loss of 4, actually. So it'll be 2nd and 14. That's tough.
Yeah, that's
he had some grass ahead of him, too.
And he had someone open in the flat. He had his hot read open. Yeah, 3 to the right, 3 by 1 set. It's 11 personnel. Looking to his
Second down,
right.
Corona.
He's gonna
Flag.
kill.
It's going to be a
Not
hold. He'll
Oh!
lose his helmet. Holds on to the ball to the 44-yard line. It's good for 10 in the meantime, but it's going to be a hold on the right tackle on Emiliano Guzman.
Ooh.
So push it back even more. So 2nd and 14, about to become 2nd down and 24.
That's a play where you hold your breath when the quarterback's helmet comes flying off like that.
Especially when he's lowering the shoulder like that in the first place. I
Yeah.
mean, you got 2 good quarterbacks on this team. And maybe that's the difference taker too. I mean, you got to think, what if they just stuck the game plan to one quarterback
Yeah.
as well? I mean, Gormley was playing pretty well in those 3 drives. They scored twice when he was out there quarterbacking and took it down 90 yards on the field on that last possession of the first half. And Corona with the pick hasn't really done much of a whole lot tonight. Had a couple good completions, but that's about it. Now it's 2nd and 24 for the sophomore quarterback. Looking to his left. That's actually Gormley back in. Throws the screen. It's Swanson with some good yardage there to the 34. 35, they're going to put it. Gain of 11. He's out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:37 to go. So it'll be 3rd and 13. Swanson, his second catch.
Three to the right. It's 11 personnel again. That 3-by-1 set. They're going to spread it out. West is kind of playing dime. He's going to hit him a slant route, and he's got room.
He's got a man. It's caught for the first down. A whole lot more inside the 20.
Gone.
Still going down to the 5-yard line.
Wow. That was a good
Put on the
tackle.
money for Pettis, and it's a huge flip of field position to the 5-yard line. Good for 60 yards on the play. They put the 6. They'll give him 59. Longest play of the game for either team.
See if he's going to look
It's
to his
Corona.
right side here.
Gonna hand it off up the middle. Following the big completion. Picks up about a yard. But Pettis, his first catch of the game, end of the season, so he's going to be averaging 59 yards per catch
Wow.
after this one.
It's not too bad stats, eh?
Corona put it right on the money. Under 2 to go. No 2-minute warning here. No gain on that last play.
Second down and 6 for the Wizards.
Pettis the back. And another timeout is called. This one's by West Warwick again. Questionable time management.
Yeah.
That's their second timeout.
Absolutely. That's questionable.
I don't know if you use that one there.
Yeah, I mean, you
Unless
got to
you
use
really
that
don't
earlier.
have anything drawn up, you know, so 102 seconds remaining. Logan, I mean, that was an absolute field flipper, that last play.
Absolutely. That slant. I thought he was going to take that all the way to the house. And if he does, that's huge. 'Cause then, if you kick the extra point, it'd be 25-27 with over 2 minutes left. And you wouldn't have to use some timeouts. That's game changer right there. It's the little things right there that can change a football game. Little things.
It's a game changer for sure, and that's a big thing in my opinion.
Absolutely.
I mean, the timeout as well, though. I mean, you've already burnt 2 on this drive. Only 1 remains for West Warwick, so if they don't get the ball back on the kickoff, 1 first down will effectively end it for a W in the Cranston West win column. But
Absolutely.
I mean, we mentioned earlier, Logan, a lot of things that were preventable for West Warwick. They had a lot of big plays. Had a 33-yard touchdown to James Branch, 56-yard touchdown run by Branch, and now that 59-yard completion to Pettis. And just a muffed kickoff,
Yep.
a missed extra point, and especially like conduct on the first PAT. Another flag here for a false start. That's another penalty against West Warwick.
You can't have that either.
Can't have that right now.
No, absolutely. It's this would be such a different game if, yep. It's going to be such a different game if, things don't go that way. Well, I'm sure West Warwick coaches will look back on that tape and, wish things could have gone a little differently.
4th pre-snap penalty for West Warwick today. That's their first offensively. I think the 3 were all offsides. It's the 5th of the game total. Only 2 for Cranston West. Pretty clean game around the board here in week 1. 99 seconds to go. I formation. Handoff goes to Branch. Has a big hole left side. Branch to the corner. Branch for the touchdown. His 3rd of the game. 10-yard touchdown for Branch on his 9th carry. Or 10th carry, takes it in for his 3rd touchdown, 2nd on the ground. And it's back to a 3-point game.
I don't know.
You already had it. It was already there.
And ignore the scoreboard. It's 27-24 right now, not 36-27. Logan, rookie producer, huh?
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's okay, my man. You're going for 2 to make it a 1-point game if they can convert here. Handoff, right side. Trying to lunge across. It's very close, and they
Not
didn't
gonna
get it.
him.
The 2-point conversion is not successful.
Branch can't get across, and another big stop for the West defense on a 2-point try. 4 touchdowns and no extra points for 2-point conversions. See that 24 points, usually 3 touchdowns and a field goal, but nothing after the 6 for West Warwick all night, which is going to haunt them next week, or this week in practice, as I should say.
Absolutely.
Coming up next week, Cranston West has Burrillville here at home in a D2 matchup. And for West Warwick, they're going to stay on the road playing at Pontegansett next Friday night. So you got to think an onside kick here with only 1 timeout.
Let's see what happens here.
Swanson kicking for West Warwick.
West already gave him 1 onside kick tonight. Let's see if they cleaned it up.
Swanson, the kick. It's up in the air. It is juggled and fallen on top of it, the 46. And West 91 seconds away from starting the season 1-0. Big recovery. So this newfound week 1 rivalry since 2021.
Yep.
They've split the series the last 2 years. West won in 2021, 20-7. Last year, West Warwick won 30-27. West trying to take the victory here.
Yeah. They're going to try to put this one to sleep.
One first down will effectively end the game. Cornell with the split backfield. The hand off. Boscia got to keep it. He does. That should be the final West Warwick timeout. And referee looking back. I don't think they're going to take it yet. And they won't. The clock's still going. Boscia got no gain on the play. And 53 seconds and counting down. We have to snap a play here. So the only scenario right here for West Warwick if they want to win the game is a punt return for a touchdown maybe.
Possibly.
Boscia, loss of 2. Now I'll use the timeout. And they use it with 35.5 to go, but that is not going to be enough time. Loss of 3 for Boscia.
Third timeout. West Warwick.
And for Boscia, unfortunately, that brings him back down under 100 yards. He's at 98 on the game. Whew. So West Warwick with their final timeout called. And if they had kept that timeout in their pocket, or at least one of them on that last drive, this is a whole different down right here, but it's really just one run play and this game is over, or a kneel down as well.
Absolutely.
What a game it was for West. I mean, they're going to win by 3 here today.
Yeah, it's massive.
Took advantage of the mistakes by West Warwick. They led by 15 twice in this game. And this is going to be the last play of the game. Cornell, he's going to just fall down.
Wow.
They're coming in hard.
He just
I don't know why you don't take a knee right there, but
yeah, that
that's the first. That's the second. That's technically the third West Warwick sack of the game, or second actually. And they're coming off the field. They're going to line up at midfield. Clock at 10, winding down, and this game is in the history books. Final buzzer sounds here from Cranston West. 27-24 the final. West lost by 3 in the same matchup last year. They win by 3 here in 2023. And the Falcons survive a thriller here on Thursday night.
Yep, a good game by West. You know, they really made use of they used the heat as their advantage, really made use of that rushing attack. And then on defense, able to cause some turnovers there, which really absolutely helped their game. Without those turnovers, this game may not be as close as it was. No, hey, it's a good game. They got a big game next week probably. So watch the film and get ready for the next one. The beauty of football season.
Absolutely. So Cranston West starts the year 1. Now West Warwick to 0-1. West will be back here next week for the Week 2 game against Barrowville here at the Nest. So from Tim Duffy, Logan Reed, Matt Jolis, see you guys all next time here on Fans Only Sports. Some Thursday night lights to kick off the new campaign.